And of course I had my microphone off. Hello there. We're going to make an exception to the rule. Normally I will say that we're about to defeat the new gym leader and whatnot, but given the current situation I have to clarify some stuff about this current event. The current challenge. But don't worry, those are good news. Let's see, first I need to check on my honey trees, and once we are done with that, we'll go and defeat the boomer with the wrestling mask, because I've been training for like 5 hours. Yeah, in the previous 2 streamings I did all the good grinding and we got the monkey. I was so glad that I can finally build my monkey team. Now we just need a primate or a monkey, and we'll be, we'll be completely set for the rest of the game. So yeah, we got the monkey and we have what else? I guess nothing else. Oh, and I killed my melody, the cloister. To be honest, that wasn't a big loss because I didn't see myself using her at all, so yeah. But it's always hard to let a friend go, especially if it's a bloody Magnuson. I cry every time. Other than that, we are pretty, we're in a good spot right now in terms of team composition and whatnot. But yeah, first, and I have a Luna. First, we're going to check on my honey trees, and I have to explain you what's going on in terms of the challenge. Remember that I said there was a deadline and we had to speed run the whole thing? Well, that's not the case anymore. The reason is because we won't have a tournament for now, at least. I hope soon TM we will be able to do it, but for now, wait, I need an entry hazard, or maybe just Cocoa. Okay, wait, I need more slots, so I'm going to put my little one here and this one here. I'm going to use my Hato. I've been training her just because at some point I got, I wouldn't say addicted, but it's so fun to train with the Burst Seeker. Initially I wouldn't really try to abuse the Versus Seeker because in my book the Versus Seeker breaks the game. So I was trying to avoid it at all costs, but since I was a little short in time, I thought, well, maybe it's time to, go gas into the whole thing. But in the light of the new events that won't be the case anymore. And I'm going to split you, but first we need to go and check our trees. Where is my... I guess one was here, yeah. And I forgot my HM slave. Yeah, my monkey is an infernape, by the way. I won't risk my monkey on the next gym, because as you know, they have a float cell with aqua jet. That's enough to hit KO my monkey. So yeah, making a risky move is completely unnecessary. Wait, I need the zigzag one. Now where is the cute one? There we go. Jigen. There we go. Nene can wait for now. I mean, I don't see myself using Nene on the next gym battle or the next gym battle. Maybe for the mirror match that's going to happen on the 11-6. Yeah, on the 6th gym leader. But for now, Nene is just a fun Pokemon to have. Okay. An archery. Okay, so we can go back in 6 hours for now. If I have to, because that's what I was saying before at the very beginning of the stream. For now, at least for now, the rules of the campaign, I wouldn't say they got changed completely, but at least for the time being, the tournament won't be we won't have a tournament until we can pick up some new rules regarding the deadline and whatnot. Because the previous organizer decided to leave. And I can't blame him. Stuff happens. Whatever, but in any case, and on the bright side, this means that we can just, you know, chill. We don't have to speed run the whole thing. We can just play along with as many Pokemon as possible. And in my book, that's a win. Because as you know, the Pokemon Challenge was taking most of my epic Vtuber moment. And for the previous 2 weeks or so, I wasn't doing anything else that wasn't related to the challenge. And I'm not saying I was making any sort of effort. I mean, I'm here for the lols and the giggles, but yeah, it's Pokemon as a Nuzlocke challenge with so many, you know, restrictive rules or whatever you want to call it. Hardcore. I wouldn't call it hardcore. It's more like pay attention or die. But but other than that, I'm glad we can just chill, play at our own pace, especially for those that are unfamiliar with Nuzlocke. I used to play Nuzlocke a lot. But yeah, for someone who's a newbie and decided to join in this particular Nuzlocke, maybe they had an unfriendly first experience, and I don't want that. I want people to enjoy their own path as much as they want, and if they have to take another week or another month or whatever, if they want to take a break, I completely accept it. I mean, I know some fellas because I've been lurking a lot on my potential competence. I literally watch all the votes from all the participants so far. Why? Because it's fun. It was wholesome to see some people having their first experience, and you know, the sweetie gamers trying their best to catch up on time. It was fun. I saw a lot of variety, and I don't want that, you know, to get wasted. It was wholesome, I must say. And as for me, I've been giving slowly some tips now and then on how to play a Nuzlocke on the previous videos. Like, I was foreshadowing the whole thing. For example, if you want a shiny, you just have to... Wait, I need to put some practical example. If you want to have a shiny in a Pokemon Nuzlocke, this is what you have to do. Because of course there was some discussion about the nature of the randomizer and the Nuzlocke and the mechanics of the game. Let me tell you something about the mechanics of the current Nuzlocke. I'm going to show you what I call magic. Are you ready for magic? Let's see. Okay, so I'm just casually fishing right now. But there is a reasoning for this. Hang with me. Okay, game, make it easy. Easy. Ah! Okay, here. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as it's on the same chunk of water. Okay, so we have a Wigglytuff. Now, how are the odds for a Nuzlocke to have the same Pokemon on the water? Let's see. Much spawns on Icans. Okay, normally on the chunk of waters you have a structure, a shackle. Okay, this is bad. There we go. Phew. Okay, normally in the chunks of water we have a distribution of, I don't know, say 3, 4, 3, yeah. We have 9 chunks of water, and as you can see, this little one is a little bigger than that. But if you happen to find a little chunk of water, the odds of having the same Pokemon over and over again are immensely great. And where can you find that kind of water chunks? Let me show you. Well, not here, but I forgot we need to check quickly on this honey tree. Okay, so we have another Vermi. In my previous stream I wanted to get the steel type Wormadam and I failed so badly because I tried to level up the little one on the middle of a church, and church don't seem to be a building in the Pokemon world. So I have the option to catch this one or to keep gambling for a Snorlax or a Heracross. But you know what? I think Vermi is a good Pokemon, so I'm just going to try to capture a second one and use the steel type form because it's so good. Of course, we cannot use the same form on the same team, but more than that, that shouldn't be a problem. So, Vermi or a potential Snorlax? That's the question. Also, the ground Wormadam, I don't remember the form. I know that the steel type is called Trash form. No, Trash Claw. And the ground type was called Cave Glove, maybe, perhaps, possibly. So yeah. Oh, shit skin, I forgot. Yeah, I'm going to kill it. Yeah, whatever. Just because it will be fun to have a Snorlax. I don't really need a Snorlax, but it will be fun to have one. Okay, back to the epic shiny hunting. Where can you find a little chunk of water? Let me show you. As you can see, we are going to the route 209. There we go. We have this little chunk of water. And this one here, and not this one, but this one, for example. And let's see, I do have a theory. What do you think? will happen if we fish on this little chunk of water? Will we have the same Pokemon or not? Okay, so we have a Dragonite. Now for the next, and we have another Dragonite, but it could be luck, so let's keep digging. I'm surprised we have another Dragonite. What I'm trying to say here, let me show you something before I give you my input on this. We're using the good rod now. I previously used the old one. Are we going to have a Dragonite or not? Or maybe, perhaps, possibly a new Pokemon? I mean, there is a reason behind the madness. And a reasoning behind the magic. As you can see, there is a Gardevoir. I keep calling Gardevoir because it's supposed to be a joke. The whole localization of Gardevoir is meant to be similar to a ballerina, a dancer, but in French. Okay, so we have a Gardevoir. Now, do you think we are going to have another Gardevoir with the good rod? Let's see. Yes, we have another one. But what if I told you we won't have a third one? Come on, game, don't be mean. Okay, we have a third. We have the third one. Okay, so basically what I'm saying here is if you have any little chunk of water, and I'm showing you one of the best routes for platinum at least. If you want a shiny so badly to the point of wasting, I don't know, 2 hours and up to 5 hours, you can use the shiny clothes. I said this before, just when I came to this route for the first time, but yeah, since the tournament arc is over, I can just openly tell you that for a little chunk of waters, the randomizer already the randomizer decided that only one Pokemon is allowed to be on the chunk of water. So you won't find another Pokemon other than the first one. So let's say if I wanted a shiny Dragonite, I can just keep fishing and fishing and fishing until I'm satisfied for wasting 2 hours. And yeah, surprise, you could have a potential shiny Dragonite or a potential, in this case, shiny Gardevoir, just for the sake of, you know, having a fancy Pokemon. Why? Because again, Nuzlocke, when it's randomized, has many flaws, regardless of the kind of rules or settings or technicisms you want to add into the campaign. So anything can be exploited. So it's more of a matter of the cooperation of the community and their honesty, rather than, you know, just making an absolute amount of rules. Because as I told you, as I showed you before, everything can be exploited as long as you know the mechanics. Okay? So TLDR. Just be gentle and have fun. Don't try to be, you know, the epic Pokemon gamer. And if you want to exploit or abuse the mechanics, then yeah, good luck. But I will notice. I will know if you suddenly came up with something mathematically odd, let's say. Yeah, I will know. Okay, back to the gym leader battle, because that's why we are here. And I have to remind that I have to go back here and in the previous one. So far my honey trees became sort of a routine at this point, and I love it. I mean, I wish my Nuzlocke could be as long as possible, because the world of Platinum is really fun. I forgot to use the amulet coin, by the way. I strongly recommend to use the amulet coin in the mansion for easy, I don't know, 20k of money. Okay, I lost. It's more of a minigame, having enough hits, but the easiest way to defeat all the mates and dealing with Clefairy using Endure, the easiest way is to have a Pokemon with double kick, or anything that has multiple hits. Multi hits. Let's call it multi hits. That's the easiest way. I don't really have double kick, or I don't know. I don't have a Ponyta, Arnidoran, a Blaziken. I mean, Cloyster has a bunch of multi hits moves, yes, but yeah, it's dead. My Melody is dead. Okay, so back to the gym. So yeah, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is we're fine. We can just chill. We can make other sort of content other than Pokemon. I was thinking to maybe start covering the Pokemon TCG, because I don't know, I've been playing card games for a couple of months already, but for some reason I never tried Pokemon. and it will be fun to be a newbie on something, starting from scratch. That will be interesting to me. I love the new experience. At some point, new experience become harder to get. I sound like a boomer. But yeah, because when you know too much about a subject or a game, in this case, having fun is a little more complicated. So you start handicapping yourself, making your own rules to make it harder. And yeah, that's low-key what happened. Okay, so now we can chill, we can train any Pokemon we want. We can take our time with the monkey, with my Queen, and even my Meowth, my Presto. And it's going to be more about, you know, I wouldn't call it an educative Nuzlocke, but more in the line of a trivia here and there. Because there is nothing on the stake anymore, so yeah, we don't have to worry about having a competitive move pool for our Pokemon, so yeah. Okay, so we have the Belmont with 99 attack, but it has 78 speed. On the other hand, no, never mind. The actual Belmont has 99 attack and 23 speed, and the shiny one has 95 and 78, which on should be better to outspeed Gyarados, because the whole reason for having a Belmont on the team for the next battle gym is literally Gyarados. There is no other use for him. I know he can outspeed Floatzel, because Floatzel has a solid 95 speed or something like that. But it doesn't even matter because he has Aqua Jet, which is a priority move anyway, so yeah, that's a lot of damage. And if you wonder between 99 attack or 95, if you wonder if that's a marginal difference in stats, I can tell you that at this point of the game, and I mean below the level 50 cap, that's a lot. That's the difference between a clean 2-hit KO or having to poke 3 times. Okay, so here we are. Gyarados has Waterfall, Brine, Bite and Twister. The only powerful move is Waterfall. Anyone can tank Waterfall on my team. Quagsire is... I mean, if Quagsires happen to attack, it means we lost. Because it has Moonshot, Rock Tomb, Water Pulse and Jawn. Nothing. And I mean nothing should be able to land before us, because Quagsire is so slow. I mean, yeah, it's super bulky, it has a lot of HP, but it doesn't matter because he's 4 times weak to grass and we have a whole team of grass. So unless I want to exchange for the sake of survival, I don't see myself worrying about Quagsire at all. And for Floatzel has Brine, Ace Fang, Crunch and Aquajet. My main concern is Ace Fang, to be honest, because Floatzel has a decent amount of attack. That wouldn't be a clean one-hit KO, but it could force me to trade, that's for sure. And if I trade, I want to have something that can take at least 4 potential Ice Fang or Crunch. Okay, so that's my reasoning for the next battle. Belmont has less HP, the shiny has more and more speed. Also the shiny has more defense, which is the main subject here. Yeah, I didn't want to risk my Belmont shiny, but given the current stats, I'm going to risk it anyways. Also, we can have 2 of the same kind, unless of course you have a shiny, and that's what happened on my current Nuzlocke. So yeah, call me surprised. Okay, so we have a Leafeon, and we're going to make some good use of him. Now Bulma was a mistake, to be honest. I wanted the Steel type, but as you can see, and as I said before, the church is not a building, and I have to live with that realization. I mean, I could potentially use my Ceres here, but look again. She's grass and flying. She can easily die against an Ace Fang. Also, she only has 91 speed. All the other stats are terrible, to be honest. She has just enough HP and enough special defense, but as you know, all the water types on this gym are physical sweepers, so yeah, not the best moment for my Ceres. Okay, so that's my team in a nutshell. Now here's the minigame for us. We need to we need to give my Pokemon some experience share, because we are kinda forced to participate in the battles. Normally you can just avoid them, but in this particular gym you will face them. And if I enter to the gym, or I mean, if I enter to the gym battle and one of my main Pokemons are on the next level, that means GG, I won't be able to use him. We're going to respect the rules. I mean, even if we are not going to have the tournament really soon, it doesn't matter. We're going to keep the game plan, but we're going to chill too, which is amazing on itself. Okay, so let me check some quantum magic numbers here. Okay, not bad. Bulma is more special defense oriented, but she has a decent amount of defense as well, even better than Kerobin, and the life is decent as well. Now Vincent is my guy here, because he has a lot of attack, he has a lot of defense, and he has a decent amount of speed. The only problem is that he only have magical leaf, and I mean I could just wait. Was it here? I could teach him Razor Leaf just to make it more useful, but then again, yeah, we are really short on hair scales. I'd rather save it for a more useful Pokemon. Also, Razor Leaf is not mandatory for my Leafeon. We can just wait. But yeah, he can take hits like a champ. That's my point. And Bakwa is kinda there. Just for tanking the, what's its name? Floatzel. For tanking the Floatzel and Gyarados and potentially putting them to sleep. But other than that, yeah. Now Tina, on the other hand, Tina has a decent amount of speed and special attack, but the main thing about Tina is that she has Sunny Day, which means if we can somehow, let's say, if we can put any Pokemon to sleep, then we trade to Tina and use Sunny Day. Anything that the opponent launches, such as Waterfall, which is the most powerful attack, will be in vain. Give me a second. Okay, back to the topic. Let me give you a good tip. Normally when it comes to gym battles, if you want to wait the starting Pokemon, you have to consider your type and your speed. I can't really go further on details because that will consume a lot of time, but basically the Pokemon that decides to start will be based on my first one. Keep that in mind because we're going to try to wait Gyarados as the first Pokemon. Why? Because Gyarados can do nothing, and I mean nothing against our team. That will be our wait. We're going to put the Gyarados to sleep, and if we can't do that, we can just trade safely on Tina. Tina can set up Sunny Day, and we can start grinding from there. Okay, that's the main goal. So yeah, let's go. By the way, this gym is tricky in the sense of that we cannot avoid most of the battles, so you have to be extra careful with your level cap. Okay, I don't have my my amulet coin, but that will be a little greedy to be honest, so yeah. And I forgot to add the experience share. I think that was with my other Pokemon. Let me try to go back. There we go. Okay, amulet coin to my guy here. Quick claw, warm and weakest, why not? Experience share in the other hand should be for maybe perhaps possibly for alligator. Because Fergator requires 4k and backward requires a little more, a little less I mean. So yeah, let's go with that. I mean for now. When we face the gym leader we're going to change my setup a little. Okay, so we can ignore the guy here, and probably that's the safest mode. Now this one, that won't be that easy. Same here, we can't avoid the little one, so yeah. I mean this one. We can avoid this one, and yeah, maybe that's the good call here. Okay, last one. And yeah, we're safe. Yep, completely safe. Safe to die, perhaps, possibly, who knows. I'll try my best to not. And now, here's the funny part. We have to use a proper amount of items that can contribute to our victory. I mean, I definitely don't need experience here anymore. Well, here's the thing. I can see Belmont, if I ever trade him, I can see him attacking. So with that logic, I could use Quick Claw or Shovel. As for Vaqua, let's see. For Vaqua, I want to trade just to cast Hypnosis. So, since Vaqua has not the best speed on the game, because she's super useless, I'm going to use the... What is the Quick Claw? The Quick Claw. Okay, as you might notice at this point, we have one miracle seed that makes our life easier. Or that's what I like to assume, but to be honest, that's not the case. I'd rather put a berry over the miracle seed. Wait, I need a potion on my... Kerobin. There we go. So yeah, I rather have the King's Rock shop just for the flinch rather than, you know, having a miracle seed. Why? Because it won't make a huge difference in terms of attack. I'm going to need either way 2 hits to make a difference. But yeah, let's suppose I need it on Tina. Now for woman needs to survive, and she has the less HP of the team. So yeah, very for you. And for Kerapin, let's see. I don't see myself using Kerapin, to be honest, even though she's the more bulky, more defensive of the whole gang here. But in any case, I just want to put a berry on the little PogChamp. And how about my Vincent? What do I want to do with Vincent? Let's see. I mean, if I had any Pokemon with, you know, a substantial amount of drain HP attacks, such as Giga Drain. Yeah, that's not the case. I mean, sure, I could use my Cereals, use Leech Seed, but then again, Leech Seed at this point of the game is kinda useless. So yeah, that's a no-no for me. Okay, so remember our strategy. We're going to bait the Gyarados, and if I made my magic properly, that should be the first Pokemon to appear. And we're going to trade into Vakwa. Vakwa is going to use Hypnosis, and of course she won't fail. And if we can't do that, we can trade again to Tina or to Belmont, and yeah, start casting. Let's go. Okay, so we have Tina and we have Gyarados. Fair enough. Now Vakwa, do your thing. Hypnosis. There we go. Okay, my first win condition is out. Now we need to train to Tina. Second win condition done. Open form. Now I could be greedy and use Grout, or I could use Leech Seed, just for the sake of, you know, making my team survive a little. But if I want to hit KO the whole thing, I could just use Growth. And yeah. Yeah, let's try with Growth. There we go. That was my first win condition. Now I'm going to trade again on Vaqua. Nothing. Okay, quick claw. Now I'm going to put my Keropin on the line. Yeah, sure. I'm confident on this one. And yeah. Petal dance. There we go. And of course you are going to destroy the Quagsire. Rip Quagsire. Quagsire is so useless on this fight. Don't ask how a Turtlebosu can clap. I had a great time planifying the battle, actually. Okay, I'm going to update my gym collection. What can I say? There we go. I battle so I can say I had fun at the end. Whenever I win or lose. I mean, take this in consideration, please. That's the whole point of making a Nuzlocke. Okay, so on the bright side, we don't really have to regret any loss. That's amazing per se. Don't forget to have fun, please. I can't emphasize this enough. And all the side event. Let me just go back quickly to the Pokemon Center. We're going to heal my Pokemons. And by the way, now the level cap is, let me check, 42, maybe? No, 41. So let me update that. There we go. We're going to make the event with the plasma. No, it wasn't plasma, it's galactic team. I'm going to use my strongest Pokemon so far. I want a psychic Pokemon. And of course, a steel type one. Yeah, so far so good. Wait, never mind. I need the HM slave. Now we have to go fast because honestly the battle is not that hard. So if I can end it in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes or 5 minutes, I will be really glad. Yeah, we can have a fancy, a clean, a perfect stream. I mean, this is a story I've been reading for so long that I don't care anymore. He's basically putting a bomb for the sake of his team, and that's not the spoiler, that's not the first nor the last time it will happen. That's the gist of the whole event. So now we're going to have some explosion. And here's the file. And the waifu Shirona and the waifu Cynthia came in. Okay, so now we can go to the side dock spot and clean the pad. Now, do I want to go that far for now? The answer is why not? By the way, let me say this straight. Let me say this just now. Since we don't have a deadline, this means we can't just chill in the casino. So expect some specific casino stream in the future, because the prices are completely worth the effort. I'm so excited for it to happen. Wait, I need some lava cookies. Was it here? I mean, sure, I could use the bike. But you know what, it's kinda meaningless because we have to go back to the honey trees anyways. So let's just try my magic here. Okay, so we have a new route, we have a new challenge waiting for us, a new gym battle, new encounters, and the best gift ever. We have time for all that. And that, my fellas, that's a complete victory in my book. So, for the next stream, we're going to face on the new route, we're going to make some gacha, but I want to finish on the Hearthstone city because this is the most, let me show you. This is like the center of the whole scene. So we need to check the honey trees from here and from here, so yeah. It's the best spot. Now we have to go to Celestic Town, and Celestic Town is not that complicated to get in, but I need to learn the fog if I can, and I doubt I can. So we'll have to deal with some cheesy moves missing, because that's the whole point of fog. Makes the accuracy fail, but that's, you know what, that's for the future me to solve. So I'm going to end the stream right here because wait, no, never mind. Oh no, that's actually fine because I need to wait 6 hours for this tree to trigger, and I think I can catch whatever that I can and finding, hopefully, possibly, perhaps, maybe a Munchlax or another Warmadam, who knows. But yeah, life is good. Don't you agree, my friends? I think so. Thanks for watching and see you soon.